So what other movie stars have you seen around here?
Well, I'll tell you. Did you ever watch The Late Late Show on CBS? Late Late Show with Tom Snyder comes on after The Late Show with David Letterman. Tom Snyder, I've met him many times in Beverly Hills.
Oh, yeah?
Shopping. I see him driving his car around. He drives a 32V North Star Black. You know that The Late Show with David Letterman, that comes from the old Ed Sullivan Theater in Manhattan, New York, but then it switches over. That's CBS 2. But then it switches over to CBS here in Hollywood, California, Beverly and Fairfax. And David Letterman always says, stay tuned for Tom Snyder.
What is life like without a dwelling, permanent employment, and, by the way, bills to pay? Let's see.
I wish I could find somewhere I could tie them up for a day and give them food and water and just go. And even if I could do this, I have more peace of mind. Because it's real stressful doing this every day with them. Even in the rain. I even have to work in the rain.
So how come you're out here?
Too far to go to Point Furman.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just stay here a couple of hours and I hop on the bus and go back to North Long Beach.
Where do you stay at?
With my folks.
So where do you stay now?
Well, I have my own, well, I told you I have my own little residence over here.
Yeah.
It's a 5-minute walk from here.
Oh yeah. What is it like, your house over there?
Well, I have a lean-to on a friend's land, which means a little house I built for myself on his land. He's given me permission. A little bigger than a doghouse, but still, it's better than being at the Midnight Mission in downtown LA.
Well, would you say you like living there?
Under the circumstances of me having little money, yes.
Yeah.
I don't have any complaints.
So I go to church. I go to church too.
Yeah, where at?
I go to different churches. Sometimes I go to Fellow Church, and then I go to this church up here too. Yeah, they give me handouts, donations, stuff. Yeah, they give.
So where do you stay at?
I have a little camp off of Hawthorne Boulevard and the freeway.
What's it like over there? I mean, you don't have to tell me exactly where it is, but what?
Secluded.
Yeah.
We have running water. It's okay.
Yeah. So what's your typical day like?
Well, I want those girls. Pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, it's always good, actually. Sometimes I make money, sometimes I don't.
How do you get by? How do you eat?
I think some food laying around and ate it.
What's your typical day like? What time
But
do you
actually, there's some monotony, some contemplation, some thinking.
What are your typical meals in a day? What do you generally
Okay, I eat either steak and eggs or ham and eggs, sausage and eggs or bacon and eggs up at the Best Western Motel on Highland, north of Franklin. And later on in the day, I'll have a piece of pie and ice cream at the House of Pies, Franklin, Vermont. Or there, I'll have a nice bowl of soup. And from there, I'll either go to Zankou Chicken, Sunset in Normandy, where I met Leonardo DiCaprio 3 weeks ago, or I'll go to the old Angels restaurant at Hollywood and Western. That restaurant's been there for years. Used to eat it there 20 years ago, but the older sold it and opened up another restaurant in West Hollywood.
What's your typical daily routine? What do you do?
Get up. Panhandle enough to get a fix. And just take it from there.
Yeah. Fix of what?
I'm a heroin addict.
Heroin? Yeah. So what time is it when you get up typically?
7 o'clock.
7? Oh, that early.
Yeah.
It's different from from living at home.
In what way?
I know friends. Sometimes they let me stay over and stuff like that. But I'm doing okay.
So I keep my dog's veterinary book in my Bible. That has the address where we're at and everything. That's the only thing I got for identification. And my little church paper back here that I keep to get the address to mail my tithes and offering in the church. Because at least if I don't go to church, I can still tithe and support the ministry. But I'll be glad when I can go back to church.
Time I get back, I can see what the basketball game is about.
So you're looking for your afternoon, huh?
Yeah.
Anybody hassle you out here?
No, I haven't.
Never cops or anything?
Keeping the street clean, you know, when you pick up stuff, yeah.
That's true.
I felt more comfortable during the 70s, the 80s, early 80s.
Why? What was different?
There were more down-to-earth people, real earthy. You could go into some of the local banks and they had the tuna workers coming in and you could smell the tuna still on them.
Yeah.
We had smell of tuna coming from TI all over this place.
Huh.
The air was interesting.
What time do you typically get up in the morning?
Me?
Yeah.
Between 4 or something. 4.
Very early?
Yeah.
And then what do you do?
I just sit. It's a very lethargic life. There's not too much action in my life.
What are your typical meals? What do you eat?
I'm strictly vegetarian, but I eat mainly liquid diets and very little cereal.
What do you typically eat? What are your meals?
Burger King, McDonald's, soup, donut shop.
Uh-huh. You got a family anywhere or anything?
No, I don't.
No?
No. Did you get a picture of me?
What do you typically eat? What are your typical meals?
Well, they got a soup kitchen on 147th and Hawthorne. So that takes care of lunch. Panhandling, people usually buy me stuff to eat, hot dogs, milk and stuff like that.
I didn't even graduate from high school.
So all of this is what you've read about and studied on your own? Yeah? You have family out here, you said, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that that's helped you get through these few years? The 70s or 60s even, as you said.
Yeah.
Strong family ties? That's good. What about most of the people out here? Do you, when you talk to them, if you ever do or did, do they seem like they have nobody out here? Yeah.
People that run around here do, from that hotel up the street.
Yeah. They do what? They have family or don't?
Well, most of them are surviving on SSI or welfare, even though I'm not sure what that's going to do.
Yeah.
There is a kind of separation between secular life and spiritual life. When you are devoted to a spiritual life, you cannot get deeply involved. You can just be on the margin, you know. You cannot. If you get into it, you have to choose.
And this is your bag over here?
Yeah.
You sleep using that? Yeah? Yeah?
This is my cup of rum right here.
Uh-huh.
I don't drink it all the time, but
Do you ever stay out here?
I'm not here. Only until a couple of hours, once a week, that I go back home.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there any other place where you stay? You don't ever stay outside anywhere?
I used to camp out a couple of years ago by Point Fermin.
Yeah.
A
Really?
place called Smokey's Cove.
Oh, really?
It's a good place to spend the night, just to watch the stars. And
Safe
everything.
place?
Sort of, yeah. I don't know if that's safe. It's
Yeah.
a lot safer than this place.